Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today join us at Grand Vista Golf Club in Orlando, where the weather is beautiful. We've left England. I'm out here with Eagle Golf for a week. We're going to be doing some practicing and some content creating, but today we're talking about pitching. You know, these are really testing conditions. You know, it's quite wet under the lies. You know, the water in the surface and they're quite tight. So a bit like UK, if you haven't got the perfect technique, you're going to struggle pitching, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So we've spent about 10 or 15 minutes warming up, and already I'm starting to think about some of the key principles when pitching. So making sure that that ball is in the middle of our stance and that I'm presetting a little bit of weight towards target. So I'm leaning a little bit more weight onto that front leg and presetting the sternum just on the front edge of the ball, okay? And then from there, I'm trying to really glue my head in position so that as I'm swinging, I'm pivoting around my sternum. All right, so there's no sway in the swing. I'm really trying to preset that weight and keep it still and feel a lot of freedom in them arms. You know, let the shoulders and the arms do the work. I'm almost letting that club feel like it's falling and passing. So I'm not creating any power from the legs or the body. It's really staying quiet. So I'll just set up, ball in the middle, a little bit more weight towards target. Really try and swing around that pivot and keep really loose in the shoulders and arms. I think I've just overhit that one a little bit. Nearly killed a few of our guys from Eagle Golf. It's still early days. We've only been here 20 minutes, so a lot more practice to get in. One of the other things I'm thinking, you need to be shallow on this surface. The last thing you want is to be steep, so you don't want to get this sort of motion. So one of the things I'm really focused on is, as I'm taking the club back, is trying to create plenty of whip. So feeling that club head get away from my body, almost feeling that club and arm make as straight a line as possible to get some width in the swing, and then from there you're going to have all this surface to get nice and shallow and low to the surface to help you glide so it doesn't dig in. So preset that weight forward, feel loose in the arms now, and then let the weight of the club fall and turn, keeping that width. So get the club away from the body, feel your shoulders and chest stay nice and loose, and let that club fall and turn. Oh, that one picked up flush, that's going to have plenty of spin on it. So final point, and one of the guys from Eagle Golf got lucky earlier. I was looking down, I was concentrating that much on the back of the ball, I never took my eye off it, and I swung back, and as I hit the ball and looked up, there was somebody picking a ball up and nearly killed him. So my final point, or my final little pitching chip, is once you preset your weight forward, you've got that ball in the middle, you know, you probably should be thinking a little bit more about the width in your takeaway now, is really glue your eyes on the back edge of that ball, and don't take them off the back edge of that ball till the ball's gone. So that's really going to help you keep that pivot then. And that is picked up really flush. I'm going to need to dial in a little bit of my distance control. I'm not thinking too much about swing lengths at the minute. I'm thinking more about the interaction with the surface. You know, these are really tricky lies. And once I build up that confidence with the interaction of the surface and really trying to sort of use the back edge of the club, the bounce on the club, I'll then start to work on length of swing, which we've done videos on before to get that distance control really good. The last one, let's see if we can get one close to the pin to finish. So width, preset weight forward, thinking about that back edge of the ball. Oh, that's picked up flush, that one could go in. Oh, nearly. Right, I'm going to spend a little bit more time practicing this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed them 3 tips today, and I hope if you're back in the UK, you're playing off these wet lies, you've got that confidence now to go out there and practice it. Because I've been in the same position as some of you guys where, you know, you'll start to hit 9-irons and pitching wedges because you're scared of playing the pitch shots. But it's not, we always try and blame the wet surface. It's us that's got faults, and we've just got to put a little bit of time in and think about them principles and get that confidence back in his technique. Get them fundamentals right, and you'll be able to play off them wetter lies.